On this week's show, Prince Albert pedals night and day to help protect the environment. We then follow the sovereign to the Sables d'Olonne, where he officially started the Vendée Globe Challenge. And we'll finish in the cave of the famous exotic gardens with a 3D scanner. Prince Albert II was recently at the head of an impressive squad of personalities in front of the Oceanographic Museum at nightfall. It was for the start of the first no-finish lights. During 4 days, generous volunteers pedalled from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. to produce clean energy. The energy generated by the pedalling was intended for the illumination of the historic facade of the Temple of the Sea. Thor Hoshoff, cycling world champion, was by the prince's side. In all, 30 bikes were installed, including 4 for children. I like this initiative. It's a very good cause and it puts cycling in the limelight, which is also good for Monaco working on a project like this. Something that is very good for the future, and yes, I'm proud to be here. And the prince led by example, giving it his all. After pedalling at the no-finish lights, he was on the Place du Palais the following morning for the inauguration of a new electric bike station. An electric bike station on the Place du Palais is a strong signal for the sovereign's commitment to sustainable development and gentle mobility, something he is renowned for around the world. So far there are 500 subscribers. The demand is so high that 300 more are still on a waiting list, but the installation of new stations should mean that the shortage is soon resolved. The 8th Vendée Globe Challenge officially began on Sunday 6th of November at the Sables d'Olonne. The 29 skippers taking part left to the Sables d'Olonne Canal for the starting line just a few miles out to sea. Prince Albert II, the godfather of this 2016 edition, signalled the departure. Passionate about the seas and oceans, he is constantly fighting for their protection and preservation. He met with most of the sailors before they left for their adventure, a non-stop solo round-the-world race that will last until the 20th of January. The big news last week was the US presidential election won by Donald Trump. The Principality and the United States have always had close links, due in part to Princess Grace's American origins. It was only natural that Monaco's biggest American bar, Stars and Bars, organised a special election night party. The Monte Carlo Philharmonic Orchestra recently crossed the Mediterranean for its first tour of Corsica. From Ajaccio to Bastia, through Luciana, the Monegasque musicians played alongside the young choir of the Rainier III Music Academy during the Rencontre Musicale de Méditerranée. We share a language which is very similar, Corsican and Monegasque. This morning I had the opportunity to speak to the mayor and we perfectly understood each other using our respective national languages. It's a festival that brings together here in Corsica, practically in the middle of the Mediterranean, all the people and cultures of the Mediterranean. For the occasion, the Philharmonic Orchestra was directed by a Corsican conductor, Jean-Christophe Spinozzi. In all, there were 5 concerts, which included Vivaldi's 4 Seasons and the Monegasque hymn. To finish, we're delving into the depths of the earth in the observatory cave located in the Monaco Exotic Gardens. Recently, excavations started in the 80s were able to begin again. Thanks to new technologies, including this 3D scanner, the archaeologists were able to search for traces of Monaco's first inhabitants. This is a trip back in time about 300,000 years to refine carbon dating and perhaps even to find further precious evidence of the past. This resumption of work coincides with the 100th anniversary of the beginning of excavation work on this site. It was in 1916 that Prince Albert II's great-great-grandfather, Prince Albert I, started excavations. Time to go. See you next week for a special Monaco National Day edition.